For the record, what is your name?
My name's Lighsadra, Stravalian, but you
Lighsadra.
couldn't call me Lai for short. All my
Live.
friends do.
Okay. Now, you're pretty new to the city, is that correct?
Yeah, I've only been here about 3 days now.
And while you've been here in those 3 days, have you picked up any kind of like occupation, career, hobbies?
Yes, I picked up a truck driving, like a delivery service job, as well as I drive fishing stock trucks, and I go out on the fishing boats. So I do a
Okay.
few odd jobs here and there, as well as I'm an artist and I sell my paintings.
Okay, you do your own art. So you do a lot of deliveries.
Yeah,
You like to.
yeah,
Do
a
you do
lot
the
of
fishing
deliveries.
yourself? Or you
I
just.
sure do. I love it.
Okay. How
I've
is.
grown up fishing ever since I was a kid, so it's pretty fun for me.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I like it better than the deliveries. Yeah.
That's good. And what? So besides having grown up fishing, is there anything else you specifically like about that job?
Hmm. I really like the
Do
ocean.
you?
Sometimes you see some pretty cool whales and whatnot. I really like the dolphins. Once in a while, you'll see some orcas, but not much beyond that, usually.
When you're
Maybe a
fishing.
shark.
Oh, sharks. Okay. When you're fishing, do you fish by
Yeah.
yourself, or do you bring like your own crew out
No,
there?
I've actually gone fishing with him and a few other friends.
That's good. So you
Like my
have
friend Adam over
you
there.
have some people to go out fishing with. That's good.
Yeah.
Is there? So you're new to the city. Did you come here with
Yep.
some friends, relatives?
Yeah, I came here with my friend over the. Well, I guess he was already living here before, and then I'm living at his house, and we're sharing it.
Okay. Okay. So you live around here. Do you live
Yeah.
in the city, or is it like in Sandy, Polito Bay? You don't have to say the specific location,
Um,
but general area.
I would ask him for the location since I still don't know the location half the time.
Still new.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Adam,
Oh, that's okay. That's
what's
okay.
the? Oh, okay.
Wait, it's okay. I'm just curious where where the new residents are kind of picking up.
Yeah.
While you've been here, have you met a lot of
Yeah.
people?
Um, I've met a few people. Like, I made some cool new friends, but I've also met a lot of really crazy people during my time here. There's a lot of really crazy crime here. Like, I can't believe it. I mean, I come from a small city in Canada, so when I came here, my mind was kind of blown away with how much crime was here. I mean, kidnapping, being run over. People are kind of nuts here.
So you're saying that the
Some
crime
kind of
rate,
different breed here.
you think the crime rate is a little high in the city?
I'd say it's a little bit excessive, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's elaborate. So we both know we've spoken previously to this interview about things that have happened to you in the city. Would you care to
Yep.
go ahead and tell your story once more to the viewers?
Sure. Well, my first day here, some crazy guy hit me in my car. He ran up and he ripped me out of my car and proceeded to beat me, and I had to call. My friend had to call for help because he knocked me unconscious, so he hurt me pretty bad. So that was my first experience in my new car here. So yeah, and then tonight actually. Um, I was going shopping with one of my new friends that I met, and we were downtown. We were going to get ready and we were going to go to a party and meet some friends. Oh, I forgot to say, like earlier, we were at a different shop and they didn't have what I liked, but I met some guy, black guy there with dreadlocks. And remember this because you're going to hear about him later in the story. He was wearing green, like a green outfit. And I remembered his outfit because he had a stain on his outfit. And later, when I was downtown with my friend, his name is Vinny, we were shopping for some clothes, and suddenly this guy out of nowhere comes up and holds me at gunpoint, and he tells me that I have to go with him. And he demands that I get into a car with him. It was some kind of black car. I don't know really what it was, but he demands I go with him in the car. And then he takes me away from Vinny. I yell at Vinny to help me, but there's nothing really he can do. He's got a gun on me. So he tells me to shut up, and then he takes me to this warehouse where we meet up with this other guy in a motorcycle. Now, the other guy, he's not wearing a mask, but he's like a tall Caucasian guy, black sunglasses, and he had black spiky hair, pretty tall guy, all dressed in black. And now the first guy that kidnapped me, he was wearing a gargoyle mask, but he was a black guy, I could tell, because I could see his arms and stuff like that. And he wasn't wearing any gloves. Anyways,
he wasn't wearing any clothes?
He wasn't wearing any gloves, sorry.
Oh, gloves, okay.
Yeah, gloves. Sorry, I mumble sometimes when I'm nervous.
Well, that's okay. Continue.
Yes. So they take me into the warehouse, and they have me get down on my knees. They take my phone away, and first he asks me all these questions, like who I am and where I'm from, and then he says he knows everything about me, and that he says that this guy that's with him, he said that I knew him. I said, I don't know that guy. And then they actually said that they were going to hurt me in order to get back at Vinny. They said that this Vinny guy, they used to be friends with apparently, and Vinny didn't do something that they wanted him to do, so they decided that they would hurt me in order to get revenge on Vinny. So those bastards, they cut off my pinky finger, and they cut off my hair, so I'm actually wearing a wig right now. Those freaking bastards. I can't believe they did that to me. I thought they were gonna kill me.
It's okay.
Sorry,
it's okay. You're safe
right
now. You're safe now. Do you need to take a moment? Do you need some time?
Just give me a sec. Okay.
It's okay. It's just me, you.
I think I'm calm.
We're in a safe environment.
I think I'm calmed down now. But anyways, yeah. So they cut off my freaking pinky finger. They left it in a goddamn Walmart bag of all things, and then they told me they were gonna leave and not to come out for a minute, and then they said that I could leave. So I waited probably like 5 minutes just because I was scared. I wasn't sure if this was a trick or not. I wasn't sure if they were lying to me, if they were just gonna shoot me anyways when I came out. So I waited quite a while, and when I finally got up, I went to the door. I didn't hear anything. I peeked my head outside. I didn't see anything. I didn't see them there. But they actually left the car there that they abducted me in. So I knew I needed to try and get to the hospital right away to see if they could reattach my finger, because I didn't want to lose it. I need it for my painting, right? So we go to the so I actually was able to start the car, and I drove it right to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital, I told the paramedic everything. He called the police for me, and I told the police to check the car that I had drove to check the car that I drove to the hospital in, because I said that was the car that abducted me, and I'm sure that they would be able to find the fingerprints still on it, because he didn't use any he didn't wear any gloves, so his fingerprints are still on that car. And so at the hospital, thankfully they were able to reattach my pinky finger, and I told them the descriptions of what the men looked like, and as I was talking to them, I started to realize that I had actually met that black guy before. I had seen his face earlier, but I didn't know his name, and I didn't know the white guy either. That was obviously the black guy's boss. So, anyways, after I left the hospital later, I met up with my friends, and I was talking to some of my friends, and they said that they knew exactly who that black guy was with the dreads. They said that his name is Randall, and his Twitter name is R Slater, and one of my friends says that they've been abducted by him before, so he's well known, I think, with the mafia or gang. I don't really know what you call it, but and they
Okay.
said that the white guy that abducted me, his name is Chin, so it's a Chin Lotus. So Chin Lotus and Randall. I don't know Randall's last name, but those are the two guys that they're responsible for abducting me and doing this to my finger and my hair.
Now, were these terrible men ever convicted or caught by the PD?
I don't know.
Not
That
sure at
would
this
be a
time.
question you would probably have to ask the police,
Okay.
because they didn't really give me any information about it. I think they said that. Well, at the time I didn't know their names, so I haven't been able to give them quite give that information to the police yet, because later that evening I went with my friend Ellie. We went to the bank, and you're not gonna believe this, but some guy dressed up all in black and a black mask, tall guy, he runs into the bank and he grabs me and my friend Ellie and he tells us to get into the back and he holds us hostage at gunpoint. But we had actually just told our other friends that we were in the bank, so they started to get worried that we were taking so long, and when they came in they saw him holding us at gunpoint, so they actually pulled their guns and they scared him off, and he ran off and he got away. So we tried to call the cops about that other guy, but I guess they were too busy on a call, and I haven't been able to get a hold of them, so that one I haven't really reported yet.
I gotcha. So there's
So
obviously these
I've had a
suspects are at
crazy night.
large, and
Yes, they're still
I'm
out
sure the
there.
PD are working diligently through the night. You know, they're using this information, and of course, I'm going to send this
Yeah.
to the people so that they can understand that we do have
Alright, thank
these
you.
potential kidnappers on the loose, and we need to be vigilant out there and take care of our friends.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, I appreciate you
And thank you
taking.
for hearing my story.
Yeah, so thank you for taking your time to tell me your story. I appreciate it.
No problem. If you have any other questions for me, just let me know.
Okay, will do. I'll stop the interview here for a moment so that you can catch your breath
Sure.
and relax.
Alright, thank you.